Hi, I have carefully selected the top 4 news making the rounds in Nigeria as today, and I'll be doing my blunt analysis on each and every one of them. So stick around to the end of the video, hit the subscribe button, and let's get going. The first news I'll be reacting to is the news that trader money beneficiaries in Kwara State are unable to pay back. This program is supposed to be a program that is geared towards funding small businesses in the marketplaces and other areas where you need money, like 10,000 or 20,000. So essentially, in Kwara State, people are unable to pay back, and which boils on the fact that this is our public wealth being disbursed around the country. And if Kwara State are unable to pay back, I can only imagine other states that have been given this money. And funny enough, even those that are in charge of keeping accounts of beneficiaries of this program are coming out to tell us now that they don't even have records of the beneficiaries. So there's not even any way of tracing and making sure that these individuals pay back. And it's quite unfortunate with the way with which this current government are mismanaging our public funds. The second story I'll be talking about is the doctors versus federal government. It's no longer news that the resident doctors in Nigeria are on strike, and federal government is doing everything that they can to negotiate with them as they usually do, because it's very irritating that after these guys have to protest and use strike as their only option of getting the attention of the government. So NYSC members are asked to take over in hospitals to fill the position of doctors that are striking. And like, seriously, this is the only option that the government can come up with. Agreement is agreement. If you have an agreement with resident doctors, it's as simple as meeting this agreement, not bringing quacks or asking people that does not have the experience of medicine, or these are fresh graduates that do not even have the experience of taking care of patients. They do not have any background to the history of patients, and you are asking them to take over duties from resident doctors because you are unable or you have failed to provide resident doctors with what they demand. The third news I'll be talking about is the abandonment of Vision 2020. The federal government of Nigeria has abandoned Vision 2020, obviously because the current circumstances and situation of country do not reflect that document of Vision 2020. And now they are shifting their focus to Vision 2050. Isn't that ridiculous? Essentially, I want to say that the people that's going to take up the mantle of the leadership from these old guards that are currently running the affairs of Nigeria would actually actualize Vision 2050. But with this current political elite who are bent towards recycling themselves, handing over power from one person among their political group to the other, I don't see this vision coming to an actualization. If they are going to give room for fresh individuals with fresh ideas, with 21st century ways of doing things, then I think that vision will be actualized. The fourth news and the last news I'll be talking about is federal government and other groups trying to develop a roadmap towards youth employment. Well, it's not the first time that the federal government is trying to initiate ideas or roadmaps towards getting youth employed. But it's very, very simple. There are no industries in Nigeria. Government is not building new industries. Even capital infrastructures are on hold, and you are not setting up new industries to fill youth that will work in those industries. So how do you give people or youth employment when you're not building industries? I don't know. Roadmaps is nothing if you are not putting the ideas to work. So essentially, we hope that this time it's not just going to be a paperwork, but it's going to be an actual political will to push this and to set up industries. You can't have a country with so much religious houses and you expect youth to be involved or active or getting employed. So that's all I have to say as far as news making the rounds in Nigeria is concerned. Feel free to drop your comments in the section down below, and do not forget to subscribe. And as always, thanks for watching.